why not just sign Hendrickson? Broadus texted me and said, you better check on some injury history there, but with every caveat you just gave, that kind of fits what I'm thinking. Like, forget about giving up. Obviously, Crosby's better than Hendrickson. Everyone loves Maxx Crosby as a person and a player, but I'm not giving up those picks. Why not just sign Trey Hendrickson?
So I'm not opposed to kicking around the idea.
And I'm talking about over trading for Crosby.
So the first 2 years, bleeding into the third of Trey Hendrickson's career, he was an injury nightmare. He had, and in fact, first 2 seasons of his career, he had 2 sacks. That was it. And then he had 4.5 in year 3. Boom, pops for 13.5 in a contract year. And then everybody's like, well, is he just is he Albert Hainsworth? What is this? Well, then he goes to Cincinnati, he gets 14 sacks, and they go to the Super Bowl. And then it's 8, 17.5, 17.5. Last year at 31 years old, he got hurt again.
Yeah, but he had played in 15 games every year since 2020 until last year.
Yeah, and so it was a good trend. The question that you would have then, and what you need to investigate is, okay, but is this the return of the guy that was getting hurt early? Like the guy who had injury problems early, is he coming back? Is he having injury issues now?
8 years later? That seems like a kind of an unfair tie-in in question.
So when it was the first 3 years of his career, he had injury problems. So then you had 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, which is a great stretch. That's 4 years there, 5 years where he went really well. Naturally into their 30s, edge rushers tend to break down.
Yeah.
One of the flops here on this list is Von Miller. Like in terms of an edge rusher who was signed and didn't hit, it was for Buffalo. He got hurt. He reached a period where it's like, all right, this is the time where your body starts to decline. So you just have to wonder, is this the time where Hendrickson's starting to break down?
Yeah.
But like I said, what you see generally with injury history is DeMarcus Lawrence. It was every other year DeMarcus Lawrence was hurt. Matt Judon, every other year. Trey Hendrickson, is he entering this period of every other year? If that's the case, then your value might be, let me find the early 30s pass rusher who we already know has put together a good career. Like we've seen, there's no questions about, is this guy any good? The question will be, can he stay healthy, and is he not going to start his decline here?